Hey guys and gals, it's me George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, and we have our exhaust is finished up here, and I have a temporary fuel tank hooked up. Actually, this is one of the fuel tanks I'm contemplating maybe using. Give the bike more of an old-time flavor, but I don't know. I may just go back to the having this mounted up here. Haven't decided. Different size hose fitting on there. Well, anyway, that's further consideration. But, so we have gas in here, and I'm going to turn the gas on right now. And the sprocket is off on the other side of the motor. We'll give the carburetor a couple of pumps on the plunger here. This one does not have a choke. Let's see what happens. This doesn't have, I'm totally set at idle here, and there's no throttle adjustment screw on it. So when it does start, it's going to be at idle. And it probably needs a little more speed to it. This is a cold start. This motor has not been started since last summer. So it's warm in here today. It's a little above 30 now. Having a warm day here in Minnesota. Probably will go. Maybe what I need to do is put a spring or something on there. Okay, I got a spring on here holding that throttle open. Let's see what happens. There you heard it. So yeah, I gotta come up with a throttle linkage. Good thing it died when it did. My spring that I had hooked on there pulled off. But yeah, not bad. Something I went to the dump yesterday, and one of the things I found there was this. You recognize that? Yeah. That's a sissy bar off of an old StingRay, the old original StingRay bicycles. She's a little bit twisted and bent up, but I don't know. I'm thinking I might just have to, you know, straighten it out and stick it up on there. You know, what are you thinking? Something like that? Huh? That'd be cool. Well, you can't see it because I got it tipped down too far. Look at that puppy. It's way up there. Yeah. Let me take you off the stand here. Oh, that don't work very good. What do we think? Man, that's terrible. It's better doing these videos at night when I don't have all that backlight from the windows. Yeah, go that way. Now I got it from that window over there. Let me see. And I got a window over there. No matter where I go, I got a window for a backlight. I don't know. We'll think about it. You know, it would be cool. It's got all kinds of holes in it. I didn't remember them having all these holes. There's one set there, another set there, another one up there. That was probably for a reflector, which I could do that. And this was probably for a backrest. Must not have set up as high as that, because there's another set of holes here. They probably were down on the frame. And then you get a set of holes there, and two more down here. Yeah, I don't know. I brought it home just 'cause, you know, but it's really rusty, and it's pretty wimpy looking, you know. When it comes right down to it, it's pretty skinny stuff. So anyway, yeah, I thought you'd like to hear it run. And the exhaust is all run back, and it's all tacked together. I got to finish welding it up in the front. The back two pieces are three. Let's see. This is finished welded here. This is finished welded here. So I got to do that weld there and that weld there. Yeah, I'll finish them off, make it look nice. And now I got to work on some throttle linkage for sure. And yeah, this motor definitely bounces the bike around a whole lot more than the other one did. So you can tell it has more torque. Yeah, torque, man, torque. So I'm going to go back to work on it, see if I can come up with a throttle linkage for the carburetor, and maybe work on air filter setup too. And you can tell me what you think about that gas tank. You know, it's just strapped on there, as you can see, and not very well. Just so I'd have a fuel supply. I don't know, it's kind of funky. It can't go crosswise. I had thought about sticking it crosswise in here, but the filler neck is right in the middle. So it kind of stops it from doing that, unless, of course, I had the filler neck on this side. And it wouldn't be bad, because it wouldn't be sticking out any further this side than the motor is. What do we think? Let me set you down for a second, and well, what do you think? If I just have it sitting there and actually have a pair of pliers to balance it out so it sits relatively straight. Yeah, I don't know. Just kind of like the setup I had before. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I did sit up on it, up on the bike, and my legs would clear no problem. A smaller person might have a problem with it, but it also let me know that the exhaust is nowhere near my legs, and my legs are well up above it. Chain and stuff is going to be way down below. Yeah, everything will be clear. Of course, if I did put that tank on there like that, this fuel line would be run differently. I would have the fuel line probably coming up over the top and into the side. Of course, it's going to be painted, and you know, that dirty word that Ken Coates, 1963 Impala, he doesn't like that word too much. But I heard through the grapevine that he might be using some of that P word on his new rat rod that he's building. So we'll have to see what happens there. Yep. So, yeah, there's the other option. As I showed you before, would be having this mounted up on here. And, you know, that's not a bad look either. But, I don't know. the more I think about it, the more I'm leaning towards that. And this tank is one that my son found somewhere in his travels and gave to me. So yeah, that might be kind of neat to use that. And it has a shut-off valve underneath already. And it has the right size fittings for the gas line. Planning on using some kind of a clear plastic hose if I can find the right size. That would be impervious to gasoline. You like that word? Impervious. Yeah. So that's the next step, and like I said, my next thing to do is get a regular throttle hooked up on it so I can run it from my throttle control up here. And while I was sitting up there seeing if everything would fit under my legs, I decided that I need to move my throttle linkage here. It's really too close to the end. I think what I need to do is move it down in here, and which means I'll have to put a spacer in here to drop it down so it would clear this. But you know, it's all right, but this handle grip is really too small for my hand. It's fine like that. I guess it's all right, but my thumb is actually not on the throttle. It's actually in the back side of it, and if I have to hold my hand out here, then the end of my hand is not supported, and it wasn't really comfortable. But of course I didn't ride it that far, and it would be better if you could have your hand all the way on the handlebar, you know, and that would move this up here. Maybe I would just have to slide it over there and just space this down so it would clear the handbrake. So yeah, lots of things to do. We'll keep working at it. So anyway, that's it for today, and until next time, this is George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, saying thanks for watching and making more progress on the Gadget Bike. Well, I just had to do it. So using my wrenches, I came up with a mount like that. And I do have one of the original straps that came with the tank, which is going over there. The only thing is I think I need to shorten up this wrench down in here. I need to shorten that one a little bit because I'm hitting against the frame over here, and with the vibration of the motor that wouldn't be good. I'd end up wearing the side of the tank out. So yeah, if I shorten it up by about 1/2 inch, I think that's what I'm going to do. And I think that's what we're going to use for our gas tank. And we'll see if we can find some nice red fuel line to use on this. Yeah, that would be cool. Red fuel line. Aha. Okay, now I'm really done. I gotta go in. I got some things I gotta get done today in preparation for guests coming tonight. Thanks again for watching. Bye now.